you all. Good evening. So today we are going to see about different Warli borders. Okay. Um, this is our second class in Warli. So today we will study about different Warli borders. Okay. So I'll go from the simple one to the difficult one. Okay. So I'll give daily little since it is going to be a long course. So I will try and collate it 10 one day and then next day 10 like that. Okay. So today we will do simple 10 Mali borders. Okay. So first is I'm going to do curves like this, like snakes. Okay, people who in the south, right, they do rangolis. So people who do those curvy rangolis, for them this would be easier. If not, it is very easy. I'll tell you the simple way to achieve this. Okay, if you're not knowing this also, it is very easy. Up C, down C, up C, down C. Okay, and then keep dots in the middle, up and down, over. Okay, so this is first border. And now we'll go with the second border. Okay, I'm explaining in a very simple manner. Okay, not difficult at all. Okay, now we did this C's, isn't it? Now we will go with V's. Up mountain, down mountain. Okay, so let us go with V's. Okay, so it may be flat, it may be crooked, you want it smaller, all those modifications you may do it. Okay, the dots here, up, down, so like this we keep some dots. Okay, and mine is a very detailed way of explanation, so if it is boring you may skip it. Okay, so this is the second border. Now we will go with the third type of the border. Okay, so we will draw one line like this. You may use scale if you want to. Okay, then we draw triangles below. Okay, like this we will draw triangles. We may use like this also, first we'll give off the broken lines. Okay, then form the triangles. Okay, like this. Okay, so now we are done with this pattern. Now we will do little bit modification. How to do modification in the same pattern? Okay, so what we will do is we will draw line like this. Then we will draw mountains like this. Okay, see here, sorry, not mountains, the triangles. Okay, so we will draw triangles like this, or it's like torrents, however you want to tell. Okay, so now see here, I'm coloring these triangles. Okay, I'm drawing these triangles. Okay, see if they are uniform it will be very nice. So for that you may draw or a line here where the triangle should end. Okay, I'm doing a freehand drawing. Okay, so see here, keep the dots here, it is easy. Okay, so this is one pattern. Okay, so next, right, we will improvise on this itself. So we are going to go with the fifth border now. Okay, so now we will do one line only. See here, top one line, then we draw immediately one more line below it, parallel. Okay, and then we will draw mountains, triangles. Okay, okay, like this. Now in the top line we will do slanting lines like this, diagonal lines, and then inside this we will draw a tiny triangle and color it. Okay. Okay. Now this, if we can want to improvise on this, you may even keep dots here. Okay. So this became a new design. Okay. Now we will go to further improvisation on this. Okay, is it like, improvisation relating to Zentangle doodling and all? I don't know, like, traditionally in Warli, when we draw the humans, when we draw the birds, when we draw the like, trees and the plants and all, we have those elements, and based on that we improvise. Okay, like, 10 borders or 20 borders they may have, like, sticking onto it as a traditional pattern. But nowadays, like, everything is like, modified and modified. Okay, so, like, whatever like, the pictures which I came across and I found which are common, I've selected them, and then, like, taking those majorly used borders, and I'm teaching you. Okay, so that's what, like, today's class is all about. Okay, so now next border, drawing line here, you're drawing another line. Okay, then we draw triangles. Okay, and the next triangle here I'm drawing, see here. Okay, so it reaches the top and then it comes down. Okay, so the inner triangle is like this. Okay, so now I go up, then come down, leave some space, then go up and come down, leave some space, go up and come down. So in the middle, see here, we need to draw one triangle inside. Okay, so this, right, like, we can do some kind of designs where the top triangle has, like, standing lines like this. Okay, and then the down part can be shaded. Okay, so this forms one design. Okay, so this is kind of one design. Okay, I am explaining it in a very simple manner. Okay, so for you to follow, it will be very easier. Now, if you want to improvise on this, you may make these borders, the boundary lines bit thicker. That will also be very nice. See here. Okay, so now let us go to the next design. Seventh design. Okay, seventh border motif. So for this, we will draw double lines. I'll use a scale now. Nearby one more, and then come down. I'm going to draw parallel lines. Okay, so now in this, like, we need to draw the greater symbol. Okay, so this becomes one border. See, today's class is like more on the borders only. Okay, I'll not be doing any composition today. So it's more on learning thoroughly. So it's a step-by-step tutorial, isn't a detailed one. Okay, not any shortcuts, no fast forwards. Okay, so this is one design. Okay, now let us go for the eighth design. I've pushed up paper a little bit on the top, so I'm going to go to the eighth design. Okay, so eighth design is I'm going to draw two lines. Okay, now what I will do is the same thing, see here. Okay, here, then down. It's not coming in between the line. It's just like, it's standing on the line. Okay. Okay, and the edge part we will put circles, tiny circles like this. Okay, so here we finish the first eight Warli borders. Okay, see for yourself. Okay, now I will turn and then I will go for the ninth design. Okay, so I will take a new paper and I'll show you the ninth design. Okay, so I will keep this paper a little bit down and a little bit cross. So ninth design is this. Let us draw a line with scale. Okay, and then let us draw triangles. Okay, leave little bit gap. Then let us draw another triangle, little bit gap, another triangle, little bit gap, another triangle, gap, triangle, gap. Okay, so now in this, let us give in the middle point a plant. Okay, or let us give one line like this. Okay, all in the same size. Okay, same length. Okay, now I'm going to start from here and connect this like this. Okay, another V. Okay, now after this we will do like two up arrow. Okay, and then we will keep the dots here. Okay, see here you may give slanting lines, cross lines, or you may even keep dots. See here, now I'm doing like sleeping lines. In one I did standing lines. Okay, in one like I will give complete shading. Okay, so like this we may vary our designs, like in our mind whatever goes we may do that. Okay, so now I may repeat this also. See here, sleeping line. So this by itself it became one design. Middle one. Okay, repetitive patterns. Okay, so now see here, two lines we draw here, keep here. So now I'll finish one pattern here. So next would be shaded. Okay, so like that if we keep improvising on it, we will get our own borders. Okay, so this is one design. In this I've explained you three designs. 1, 2, 3. Or together you make it like one. Okay, so now let us go to the 10th border. Okay, for the 10th border what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw two parallel lines. So I want the triangles to meet. Okay. Now let us draw into X, or how you want, 1, 2. Okay, with gaps. So this is like, the body, cross body of the humans. Okay, so let us say X. When you keep it like this, it becomes the body of humans, right, in Warli. Okay, so let us use that design here and make a border design. Okay, so now let us shade it here. Okay, this may be a little bit like, detailed. Okay, so I'm taking time to make you understand, explain it. So like, once you see this detailed tutorial, it will be easy for you. Okay, see here. Okay, so now see here, like, this is one pattern. Now if we want to improvise this, like how we may do, okay, like this, all these additional thing we may do it. So this becomes our own design, isn't it? So now here, like, let us say 3 lines I want to give, 2 dots like this. Okay, now 2 lines like this, and then dots on the top. Okay, see here, like this we may keep improvising. So this is the form, like, as per the Folk India pattern, right, from their website, like, it is available. Okay, if we want to keep dots here, this also we can give. See here, like this. Okay, if we want to do here one small diamond like this, that also we may do. Okay, see here, so like, you'll understand what I'm trying to say. In one design only, in one border motif, I have now, like, improvised 4 or 5. Okay, see here, this is the original pattern, like, till this and this. Now here in this, what I've done, first design, the second design, both the triangles are meeting. I've kept 2 dots and I have put a small diamond here. Okay, so this becomes another design. Now in this, if you see, you may do the curls like snakes and keep the dots. If you bring the same motif in this middle, then this becomes a third design. Okay, now instead of this snake pattern, what if we are doing 3 lines and then dots? So the same thing, if you bring here, that becomes the fourth design. Now instead of, like, flat lines, what if we are doing the vertical lines and with 2 dots? Okay, and this, if it repeats here, this becomes the fifth design. Okay, so like this you may keep exploring, modifying. Okay, and we have to stick on to, like, the triangles, and the basic, like, how we draw the hands and legs and all. So whatever the animals and the plants, right, and how Warli they had depicted, we have to stick on to those, and then, like, combining all those things, we can create the border patterns. Okay, so this is few. Okay, and these are few. Now, like, I will teach you some more. Okay, so what I'll do is, like, I will wind up this in the second video. Like, after this, one more video will come, you will have the second part of the pattern. Okay, so yeah, I'll see you in a bit.